What's going on, YouTube? It's Q back here again with another video for you. Today's video, I'm here to talk about, am I selling my 2024 Acura Integra Type S? Well, somebody had dropped a comment where they saw my car for sale. What say you? What's that all about? Am I selling my Integra? The answer is yes. So it's actually been for sale for over 2 months now. I didn't announce it's going to do it on the low, but can't get nothing past you guys. So my car has been for sale, but I kind of been on and off the fence about it, and I'll tell you why in just a moment here. But before I do, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, browse the channel. Let's jump into it. I've been going back and forth about selling my Acura ever since the whole wheel scuff debacle, the engine oil leak. The car just hasn't been sitting right with me. Even this little panel gap right here, just so many things that was wrong. It kind of turned me off from the car. So when I was in my feelings, I went ahead and posted it. And shout out to ARC, it's listed for sale at ARC, auto renting cars. So we got a few other cars up here. If you want performance modifications, you come up here and get it done. And they also have some nice sports cars as well. We got a Lotus, this Acura, which is a customer's over here, the Z06. Some of these cars are for sale. Got some nice stuff on the inside. I'll go in there in just a moment. But my Integra, they posted it for me, and it's been up for over 2 months now. So I lowered the price once, but it's not just selling in the area. Nothing wrong with the car. Got everything checked out that should be done. And it's a Civic Type R for sale, like less than a mile away from here. That car has been for sale at the Ford dealership for quite some time as well. And it's in Boost Blue. So I'm not even sure why these cars haven't sold yet. Got a few people that were interested, but no serious buyers yet. A couple of people came to check it out. And shout out to this classic Acura TL right here. I like this one. Quad exhaust on it. This one's looking nice. I had one of these in manual, 2004. Do they got the manual in this one? Yes, sir, they do. But yeah, this is the classic. This is one of the true Acuras. Like my car, actually my Acura back then had a problem too, where I had a spark plug shoot out the engine block. So I had to get the helicoil to get that fixed. And that's why I sold that car. So dang, my Acuras haven't been that reliable over the years. But my car, so far so good. Now I'm about to get up on the lift and see if we can check out that oil leak to see if it came back at all. Because if it has, it's lemon law, this baby. But it's going to be very hard to replace this Integra Type S. Because like I said before, and I truly meant it, it's the perfect car for me. Perfect daily. Whatever I replace it with is going to be a downgrade in my point of view. Because I think the Integra Type S is just the best car for me. It does so many things right. It's efficient, fun, fast, good, great looking. So it's just a great car that ticks a lot of boxes. Pardon the construction noise in the background. I can't help that. But yeah, this car is great, man. I just love driving it. But those issues that I had, like, man, just made me lose love for the car. But super practical, great looking. But I have noticed some things that are starting to wear, minus the panel gaps and things. Like my carbon fiber mirror caps are starting to peel, which is crazy to me. These things are this car is only a year old. I just had it for a year, and that's starting to peel already. And that was like a few $100 option, and it just stick right on. But man, I'm second guessing Acura as a brand. Like, why is my car just so bad? Everybody's gonna say it's built in the States, but man, I just can't believe that, man. They can't put together a good car. Is it that bad? Because my American cars have never had this many problems, especially at new. Like, my cars just don't have problems. And for a Japanese car to have these types of problems this early on, it is, man, it's just a huge turnoff. But I still think it's a great car, aside from the issues. I just don't like dealing with unreliable cars. And this is a car that I plan on keeping for a long time. Still might keep it, but it's been for sale. So I've been on the fence about taking them posting down. If you were me, what would you do? Would you keep it? Would you get rid of it? I put a poll up a few months ago, and people were saying I put a poll, what car should I get? Like, keep this or get a Blackwing or maybe a couple other cars. But a lot of people, the majority said get the CT4V Blackwing. And I have been looking at those, but the used market for those is, I can find some nice deals, but the trade-in value, what they're willing to give me, is just not working out. So I have been trying to trade it in for one of those, but the dealerships I haven't found the right deal for me. But that's where I'm at right now. Aside for the unreliability, this is an amazing daily driver. The main flaw is the rattles that the dealership failed to fix. They said it was from the exhaust, which it happened before I got the exhaust put on, but I knew that was going to happen. And these seats are not the most comfortable. I just took it on like a 1,400-mile road trip. It was okay, but other seats would have been a lot more comfortable. For this to be the luxury car, the Civic Type R would have been a much more comfy place to be. But what other car besides the Integra Type S would I get? And I was even looking at that blue Civic Type R that's for sale down the street, but they're essentially the same car, and the engine most likely built in the United States. That's where this engine was built at as well. They share the same manufacturer for the engine in Ohio, so I don't know if I want to deal with that with the same problem, the same car. And the problem with the car wasn't the huge thing, it was how Honda treated it. I didn't like how Honda treated the whole situation. They didn't do anything. If I wasn't a YouTuber, nothing would have happened. But thankfully, since I am a YouTuber, they were able to fix things, fix my scuff wheel, and they were able to go above and beyond. But had I not been on the YouTuber, had my video not have done numbers, nothing would have happened. And that just doesn't sit well with me at all. So I just can't, for the life of me, every time I look at the car, it's like I just don't have the same love for it anymore. As great as this car is, I still feel like this was the perfect car for me, but it's just not doing it anymore for me. I just can't live with that, all the imperfections and how the brand, it's just the brand treatment. I just can't live with that, man. So I don't know, that's just how I'm feeling at the moment. So let me know, what car should I replace this Integra Type S with? Like, I've done a few polls in the past, but any car that could be a great daily for me. Like, I do prefer the comfy ride of it, but I still want it to be sporty as well. Just a great all-arounder. What other great all-arounders are out there? And even the CT4V Blackwing, it's a little bit small on the interior. I do prefer the size of this one a whole lot more, so it's kind of hard to find a replacement for this car. I just don't know what I would have. Anything's going to be a downgrade for me. Like I said, the Civic Type R would probably be, that's definitely a lateral movement. It does have pros and cons to it, but I prefer the Integra, but the Civic Type R has those seats. But I don't know, man. This is just hard to live with. It's been on my mind for a minute. Meant to make a video a while ago, even before my 1-year anniversary on this car, but I don't know, man. Could this be the last days? Stay continued on the next episode of Q the Chaotic. But I just wanted to give y'all an update on the Integra Type S, how I'm truly feeling on the inside. But we'll talk about that later, because that whole dealership fiasco rubbed me the wrong way. And then the dealership's still open, the employees still working there that put me through that. But I just don't see how that can be a thing. I guess capitalism, we're here to make money. As long as he does his job, say the dealership money, I guess that's what it is. But I don't like that at all. So, and living with this car, I just can't in good conscience keep promoting a car where the brand doesn't promote or just do right by the people. I just can't in good conscience keep promoting this car like that. It's free promo. Every video I make, people love this car, but I just can't continue making videos on the vehicle where they just won't back it up with the quality of it. And the quality has been subpar for a Japanese brand. Scratch that, not just a Japanese brand, for any brand. Like, all of my cars, none of my cars have had this many problems this early on. The repairs at the dealership, they've been incompetent in getting it fixed. I took it to Ann Arbor, they did take care of me, but it's just too much buffoonery just going on with this car, man. And it's been wasting a lot of my time, to be honest. I'm a super busy person, but it's been taking a lot of the quality of life has been terrible. Well, not terrible. Let me take that back. It's so much things going on. Like, my dad passed away. I'm messing around with this car. That's why I couldn't really fight back and forth. I didn't have the fight to go back and forth with that guy. My dad was on his deathbed. He was on hospice, and I'm dealing with this car. I left my dad to go pick up my car and had to go through that hassle. So that was a depressing time, and I hated it. Now that's the memory I got stuck, where I could have been spending quality time with my dad in his last moments, because he passed like 2 days after I got my car. I had to just be messing with this car, dealing with the whole dealership situation, and that just sucked for me. I hated that. That was a dark time, and y'all didn't see it on video, but that's what I was going through mentally. It was a trying time. And I'm still dealing with that. Like, just my dad is gone, and now I still got this car. It makes me think of him. This car with a horrible experience, it's just bringing back just all negatives, and I don't like it. So I had to post it. I did it when I was in my feelings at that moment, but as more time has passed, I've been okay about it, but I've been better day by day, but still the car rubbed me the wrong way. So that's what it's gonna be. Hope you guys can understand where I'm coming from with this one. Let me know what you think. Just drop a comment. So I'm gonna wrap this video up. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell by the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.